So when you think of Italy, you probably think of great food, great scenery, the Pope. But did you ever think of going over there to get a great Tele-style guitar? So I was at my first NAMM show in 2018, and I was walking around the floor checking out all those really cool custom guitars. If you've seen my videos, you can see I like exotic tops and the kind of guitars you don't get in local stores all that much, or like your big Guitar Center stores. And I walked by this booth for this company from Italy named Paoletti, and I saw this guitar and some other ones like it and some cool Stratocaster type guitars as well. And I was just blown away with how unique they looked. So I had to go right up, plug it in, and see what it was about. And the first thing I noticed was the quality of the pickups. And there's a certain quality of sound that only seemed to come in like hand-wound custom pickups. There are some great sounds in like the mass-manufactured pickups, your Seymours and Fishmans of the world, and I talk about those in other gear reviews, and certainly will show those off as I go on with the channel here. But there's a few guitars I have that have something I don't even have an adjective for. It's a certain sound that's made at the moment that the pick attacks the string. And it just has this great quality that I love. The first time I heard it was my original Paul Reed Smith that I got in '87. The Ormsby guitar that I did another review on has that quality as well, and this guitar. And so between that and how great it was to play this guitar, I just had to have it. And fortunately, I was able to work something out with the guys there and make that happen. So I want to give you the tech specs of the guitar, and then we're going to come back here and talk about the construction a little bit. This model I'm reviewing is called the Nancy Leathertop. The body is chestnut wood that has aged 130 to 150 years in the family's Chianti wine bottles. It's pretty amazing. The body top is a black leather croc pattern. The neck material is mahogany with a teak fretboard, and there is a bone nut. The frets are medium width, and the fingerboard is a 12-inch radius. The scale length of the guitar is 25.5 inches, and they use Kluson vintage chrome tuning machines. The bridge is Paoletti's own brass make, and the pickups, as I mentioned, are hand wound by them. The two bridge pickups are 7.4K, and the neck pickup is 7.6K. The pickguard is again brass with an aged croc finish, and the weight of the guitars goes between 6.5 to 8.5 pounds. In my instance, this one is 8.3 pounds. So that's all the technical information on it. I want to talk about the construction quality of this guitar, which for a custom guitar, as you'd expect, is just fantastic. The fret dressing was great. I didn't need to have any work done. It stays in tune very well. I haven't had to chase the tuning like I do with some guitars. Through the seasons, it's been really consistent. I haven't had to have it back for truss rod adjustments or intonation adjustments. It's just been solid all the way through. If I had to say there was anything the slightest bit negative about it, it's the three-way selector switch here. Got a little bit loose on me, and it can crackle a little bit when I change through the sounds. I don't know if that's just, my specific model that I have here, or that's something that they've maybe dealt with some of the other ones they build. But I want to bring it up because I always try to, be completely honest about what I have here and give you a thorough enough review so that I'm not just blowing smoke and fairy tales. So this guitar plays incredibly well. It's a joy to play. It's not like a real slinky shredder type of guitar, but it's also not really difficult to play like some guitars with a longer scale length. It's right in the middle there. It sits nicely for the kind of music you generally want to play on a Tele-style guitar. As for the sound, well, how about I give you some samples on that? That's what you're really going to want to hear, right? I'll go over to the studio desk there, and I'll just do like the guitar by itself, clean, and I'll do some stuff mid-gain type of bluesy rock, and then I'll do some high-gain stuff too. Not that you would normally think of a Tele as something you'd play like metal high-gain stuff on, but you can on this, and you'll hear it when I show you the sample. So there's a quick primer on the sounds of the guitar, and you can hear the 3 different pickup settings through various levels of gain. Get an idea if you like the sound as much as I do. As for the look of the guitar, well, I found that about half of my friends and musical colleagues that I work with find it to be really over the top and gaudy and don't really like it. And about half just love how unique it is and think it looks gorgeous. I think maybe as with all pieces of art, if you haven't got some people really turned off by it, you might not have taken enough of a risk. So to me, this guitar is a work of art and very Italian in its look and its nature, and I'm really happy with it. So if you like what you heard and you like this kind of look, you should head over to Paoletti Guitars and take a look at what they have over there. I highly recommend one of these. And that's about it for this gear review. Till next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.